1, 2, 3. All right.
I understand that we all are a work in progress. Me too, right? Okay? But make sure that it's a work in progress and not stagnation.
Recipe for a neighborhood garden. Start with a vacant lot. Add some strong backs, warm smiles, and plenty of tools. And don't forget a generous dose of common sense. Add a planning meeting from time to time.
I used to, you're right, I used to do.
Okay, so if you would go ahead and do that.
I can do that.
I'll still go ahead and purchase. I'll just make sure I hold on to the receipts,
Right.
okay, of these things here, okay?
If the ground won't do, then cover it up and start with some fresh dirt. Drop in a seed or two, or 3 or 4. Add a pinch of patience, then voila, harvest.
See, what organizing really is all about is getting ordinary people to do extraordinary things. To get ordinary people to do extraordinary things. Ordinary is not following through on your commitments. Ordinary is sitting back saying somebody else should do it. Extraordinary is following through on your commitments. Extraordinary is saying, I'm gonna do it. A lot of what you see out here, they're responsible for. They've done an awesome job in getting this place started and making it happen. So I'm gonna let them tell you a little bit more about what they do. I'm awfully proud of them. And I'll do whatever I have to do to support these people because they have done a wondrous job. I'll let them tell you more about what
All right.
It makes me have goose pimples.
Let's give them a round of applause first.
right.
Yeah.
There's no more they didn't do. I'm gonna take that word out of my vocabulary. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take responsibility for getting 5 people to come to this meeting. I'm gonna take responsibility for making sure that the agenda is done. You know, that's what we're talking about. This is a letter inviting you to what we're calling a corner store summit. We're talking about how we can reduce childhood obesity and increase the level of nutrition provided. You all play a very important role in that process. We want to partner with you all to do that. Okay?
We'll be there.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. All right. I want to make it clear that this meeting today is laying the groundwork for that campaign beginning after the first of the year.
Also, we're doing a buy local campaign that we all of our community organizations have been pushing.
That these guys that have these stores are providing us with the kinds of goods and products that we deserve and demand in this community. Thank you.
To get ordinary people to do extraordinary things. The whole idea of a smart grid is important because of a larger conversation that we've been hearing about called global warming. Okay? And the reason that's important is because energy, electricity, gas, and other kinds of resources are going to become more and more scarce. And when something becomes more and more scarce, it becomes more and more what? Expensive, right? You know, we have our mission is to reach every family within a 5 to 7 block radius of this farm. If we are able to do that, wherein people's lives become improved as a result of better nutrition, their families eat better and things like that, that would be tremendously exciting to me. That I'd be happy. I mean, I would go. I could go to my grave feeling a job well done. People, when I used to see people come here and they are looking around in wonder, and
Nobody can afford to live.
right that nobody can afford to live in, and this is a place for people. It's for people. It's nourishing. It can be a oasis for community social activities and learning and that sort of thing. Again, I firmly believe that every neighborhood should have one of these. Okay, believe me, I do believe that, and I think people feel that way as well. I know people love this place, and that makes me feel good at the end of the day for having helped create something like this.